Okay, if you want to put this speed on like 1.25 or 1.5 for the review, because most of this you already know, do that. But when I get to explaining problems and working stuff out, slow it down. Okay, so all triangles have three sides. I'm on the wrong thing, y'all. Wrong thing on the highlighter tool because I just went beast mode on the last video. Three sides and, come on. Videos in the background loading, so hopefully this doesn't be slow. This doesn't be slow. This doesn't be slow. This doesn't. It's not slow. Doesn't be slow. It doesn't sound right. That's not right. All right, scalene triangles have no equal angles and sides. Isosceles triangles have two equal angles and sides. Equilateral triangles have three equal angles and sides. All the angles inside of a triangle add up to 180. I think I'm going pretty fast, so if y'all got this on a faster speed, it's probably flying. To find the missing angles of a variable, set an equation equal to 180. An exterior angle of a triangle is an angle that forms a supplementary angle with the interior angle of a triangle. So, in triangle, oh, I forgot to give my speech again. Y'all know I talked to y'all about just doing this for me. I don't ask a lot from you on a personal level. You know, it's for you, and I gave y'all the spiel. I think I did it in every class. I'm doing this the day before I do it, so I'm planning to give y'all that whole speech, to make y'all, really believe in yourself. So I'm really asking you to do this for you, and I'm asking you to do this for me. Please, 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 just do this. Thank you. Love you too. In a triangle, angle B is 50 degrees. What is angle D? If this is 50, this one, some of y'all should be slowing it down. If I can draw this half circle, that means I have 180 degrees. So D has to be 130. Okay? In the triangle above, if angle A is 37 and angle C is 63, find angle B. Okay, I'm going to erase this because clearly there's something brand new for this problem. And we know that so let's find angle B. Oh, so we know that the angles inside add up to 180. So we do 63 plus 37, and we get 100. Therefore, angle B has to be 80. And I need to pause this. Y'all, that was Akash. I hope Akash watched these videos because y'all know Akash be tripping. All right, then find angle D. So I know this is 80. And then angle D will be, all right, form of this. Angle D has to be 100. All right. It says, now, what do you notice about the relationship of angle A, C, and D? Well, if I notice this relationship, I'll notice that angle A plus C equals D. And we know that because this is the remote interior angles add up to the exterior angle. All right, so the exterior angles are equal to the remote interior angles. Remote interior angles. All right, so let's talk about the next section, parallel lines and angles. So A's and O's, let's get to it. O, A, O, A, and this will be O, A, O, A, and we know that all O's are equal. We know that all A's for acute angles are equal. And then we know that A plus O is equal to 180. Y'all, before we do EOGs, y'all gonna draw that on your scratch paper and just remember that, okay? Corresponding angles that are on the same side, you got one acute and one obtuse. We know that they are equal. Example from the picture, I said 2 and 6. There's so many examples. 2 and 6 will work, and then 3 and 7, and 8 and 4, and 1 and 5. All right, alternate interior angles, we know that they are equal. You know why? Because they're inside and they alternate. They switch. So 2 and 8 will work. I took 2 and 6, I was looking at the 6 up there. 2 and 8, and then 3 and 5. Alternate exterior, they switch on the outside. We know that they're equal because you know why? Because that's an A, and I'm sorry, that's an O, and that's an O. 1 and 7. And then that's an A, that's an A. 4 and 6. Switch on the outside. Consecutive or same side angles. Same side. Okay, and we know that they are supplementary. You know why? Because if you're on the same side of this line right here, that means you're going to be A and an O, and A plus O is 180. Same side, O and an A, you're going to be 180. All right? So 2 and 5. If angle 1 is 143, give the measure of all the other angles. So angle 1 is 143. Then we know that 3, 5, and 7 are equal to 143. Let's put 133. 143 because they're all O's. And then we'll know that 180 minus 143, which is going to give us 37. Okay? Is going to be what angle, all the A's, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be 37 because they're all equal. All right, let's get to this algebra stuff. If angle 6 is 3x plus 9, so 6 is right here, that's an A. So we know an A is equal to 3x plus 19, not 9, Mr. O'Neill. And then angle 4, which is an A, is equal to 5x minus 5. What is the measure of angle 3, which is an O? Angle 3 is equal to an O. Well, we know that these are A's. And what do we know about A's? They're equal. So what are we going to do with this equation? Set them equal. Duh. So 3x plus 19 is equal to 5x minus 5. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Negative 2x is equal to negative 24. X is equal to 12. Now, they didn't ask for x. They asked for what's O. Well, I meant O. What's angle 3? Well, if we figure out what A is, angle A is, then we can figure out what angle O is because A plus O equals 180. Somebody else is not. That was somebody I didn't know. Actually, I do know them, but I can't think of their name because I don't teach them. Oh, well, so they're irrelevant. All right, so I know that if they give me A, 5 times 12 minus 5 is going to give me what the measure of this is. It doesn't matter which equation you put them into because they're equal. All right, so 5 times 12 is 60. 60 minus 5 is 55. So if the A is 55, then the O has to be 180 minus 55, which is going to give us 125. All right, so angle 3 is 125. Come through on you. All right, so that's the first part. That's 8 minutes in. I'm not going to bore y'all. All right, some of the stuff we don't need to know because it's review from 7th grade, and I'm not going through all of that, and I'm not going to make the video longer than it needs to be. So this stuff with parallelograms, trapezoids, we're not even going to do that. We know what perimeter is. We're going to go straight into volume. I should probably go with the area of a circle because that is very important. So the area of a circle is equal to pi r squared. All right. It sounded like I was about to say h, and I was about to say h. And then the circumference of a circle is pi times d, or 2 pi r, because 2 times your radius is your diameter. And I guess I should say that the triangle, the area of a triangle, is going to be your base times your height divided by 2. Those are the ones we really need because they transform into our picture. So we don't, our shapes that we use for 8th grade. So we don't find the volume of right prisms. That's somebody else. We do find the volume of cylinders, and that's pi r squared h. We don't find the volume of pyramids in 8th grade. We do find the volume of cones, and that's 1/3 pi r squared h. Computer's starting to lag. All right, we do find the volume of spheres, and that's 4/3 pi r cubed. All right, and we're going to skip the higher level questions, but it does ask, why is the volume of to, oh goodness, y is volume equal to the area of the base times the height. Remember that the area of the base is a circle, and the height is just forming the cone. That's how you form the cone. So it's just this times this, and you have everything on the inside. And the same thing for a cylinder. Same thing. The next one's pretty simple. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. That's why we're here. So this video is not forever. Okay, so a square is drawn below. Okay, what is x? Well, I know this is a square. If I extend this, these will be parallel lines cut by a transversal. Ooh. So this would be a angle right here, would be a A, and this would be a A. And the other half would be an O. All of this would be a O. It's not necessarily not needed. So we know that they're equal to each other. So we would say that 2x plus 15 is equal to 6x minus 45. And slide to the left. Slide to the right. And then we will crisscross. And we will get x. I know I wrote this somewhere else. We'll get negative 4x is equal to negative 60. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4, and we get x to be 15. In the diagram, parallel lines P and Q are cut by a transversal or by transversal R. So this is an O, this is an A. And we know that O plus A equals 180. We're not going to make a mistake and set these equals. Somebody's calling now. They love me. That time, that was Mr. Robinson looking for 6th grade O'Neal because he was like, yeah, are we testing upstairs? I'm just like, yeah, the kids are actually at Encore, and so we don't have any kids right now. All right, so O and A. This is O, this is A, and we know that O plus A is equal to 180. Don't y'all set these equal to each other. They don't even look. You see how big this angle is? Look how large that angle is. Look how small this angle is. Don't you dare do that with your life. So we have 2x plus 40 plus 3x minus 85 is equal to 180. Because we know O plus A gives me 180. Combine like terms, we get 5x minus 45 is equal to 180. We add 45 to both sides. We get 5x is equal to 225. Divide by 5, we get x to be 45. It's like I wrote 43. All right, so what is x? That's what it is. Nothing else to do. Keep it moving, buddy. Keep it moving. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Alex, it has a cylindrical trash can with a diameter of 24 centimeters and a height of 42 centimeters. What is the approximate volume of the can? All right, so cylindrical means cylinder. V is equal to pi r squared h. And so if I want to find the volume of the can, I need the radius. Well, the diameter is 24, and the radius is half of the diameter. So we get that to be 12. And so these are not in terms of pi. So I need to make pi 3.14 times 12 squared times my height of 42. I'm put this in the calculator. 3.14 times 144, which is 12 squared, times that 42 looks ugly. 42, and we get 18990.72. That's approximately 19,000. A cylindrical barrel has a height of 8 feet and a diameter of 6 feet. What is the approximate volume of the barrel? So they are trying to trick y'all up with this whole diameter stuff. They're hoping that some of you all will use 6 for your R. But I know you're not. You're too math competent for that mess. So none of these are in terms of pi, so we turn pi into 3.14. Half of 6 is 3 squared, and then a height of 8. So 3.14 times 6 squared is 9 times 8. And 72 is 226.08. Has to be B. And it says the diameter of a sphere is 6 centimeters. What is the volume of the sphere? And they give us the formula. They're trying to be nice, but all of these are in terms of pi. So leave pi alone. Don't mess with it. Don't bother. So we get v is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. So they give us the diameter. They're still trying to trick us. We're too competent for their games. So we know that the radius is 3. We're too competent for your games. We're too competent for your games. So 4/3 times pi. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna put pi last. Times 3 cubed. And I'm gonna put pi at the end. Boot pi to the end. I don't need you. Get out the way. So make sure you cube this. 4/3 times 3. Raise it to the 3rd power. It's going to give you 36 pi. First of all, I want to say I'm proud of you, and I want you all to do well. That's why we're doing this. And so well, it's not necessarily tomorrow for some of you all. On Monday, when you take the mock EOG, and I ask you, hey, this is what we got to do. This is what we need to do. Come on, come back in here during lunch. Let's finish this as much as possible. I want to handle this. Let's get it done, out of the way. I want you to know it's for you, because I want you to feel good about yourself. And then, we'll get to that later. All right, Beast Mode Production. I'm out.